Hello, everybody. Welcome to one day more for OboeFest. Today I have the final concert with Armin. Armin is an Oboe from Canada. First of all, I wanna thanks everybody who participate in this online OboeFest. Everybody who help us to organize and who teach us how to use the software, and all the people watching and comment and sending messages through Facebook or through Instagram. That was the first time we made this stuff. So I think we will do in the future, maybe once a year, or I don't know. It's depends of the people, what you want, what you need. For sure, we will show some rhythm making lesson, or yes, we are open to you. Just write us and send us suggestions, and we are going to be very happy to collaborate and to make new videos. Now I'll be talking fast. Hola a todos, muchas gracias a todos que habéis participado de Festival Oboe. Estoy muy contento de poder haber organizado, esto, de todo el mundo que ha participado. Ha sido una experiencia muy chula, hemos aprendido mucho, hemos aprendido cómo gestionar este tipo de plataformas digitales, cómo darle una vuelta de tuerca a, al oboe, ¿no? Siempre hemos pensado en Bach, Mozart, Strauss, y es importante ampliar horizontes. Estamos en el siglo XXI, las cosas no se tienen que hacer igual. Muchísimas gracias. Me voy a dejar gente seguro de los que habéis participado. Manolo, Villa, Benjamín, Aurora, Guaymo Jarras. Me dejo gente, lo siento muchísimo. Visito yo, Sara, Manolo, Verá, Televisión Española. Muchísimas gracias por haber participado, dar vuestra visión del instrumento y inspirar a los demás, ¿no? A continuar, aunque la situación es difícil, hay que continuar y ir hacia adelante. Bueno, pues sin más, vamos a ver si podemos conectar en Canadá, ¿verdad? Hi.
Hello, Eric. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Very happy to be here.
Cool. Thank you for giving us this awesome concert, the final concert. It's absolutely a privilege to us to have here today playing in this OboeFest. This is amazing experience. A guy from the Norway with a person to make kind of fest. This is madness. Yeah, Robin there. Hello. Internet madness.
I'm here.
First of all, thank you very much for your cooperation. Sometimes it's day you about amateur oboes and amateur music. That was very inspiring speech. Very inspiring speech. Please, can you explain a little bit about your today concert?
Okay. Well, today's concert I wanted to do two things with it. Well, I'm an amateur myself. I did go through but today I'm an amateur. That if you try, if you work hard, you can do it. So it goes into keeping with the discussion we had the other day. And the second thing I wanted out of this concert was to commemorate the problems we're having COVID-19 right now, that we're having at Being Long. As long as the internet doesn't bail out on me here, I want to dedicate actually this recital to three people that I thought were very important in my progress as an amateur who's now online a lot. I want to dedicate it to Ludovic, Armin, Cora from Romania, because throughout the years, from the very beginning, he's been very encouraging to me. We've had conversations after conversations, very lengthy at times. And he's involved with the Kronstad festival. I hope it works this year, because usually they're later in the year, so I hope it'll work for him. The second person I'd like to dedicate this to is Charles Hamman. He likes to be called Chip. He is principal oboe at the National Arts Centre Orchestra here in Ottawa. He's also professor at University of Ottawa, where he organizes oboe weekends almost every year. And he does adult master classes for adult amateurs. So I did 2 of those, and I thought they were absolutely brilliant. They really give you a different taste of what it is to play in front of others like yourself. A brilliant guy. The third person I would like to dedicate this to is Jeremias Gramko. He is a fellow oboe amateur here in Ottawa. He also has a long history with the oboe spanning many countries. And yeah, he's a collector. And we've shared many coffee and donuts together, comparing instruments and talking about the various instruments. So all of these 3 people, to me, are the proof of what amateurism in music and on the oboe is a big thing. So that's what my concert will be all about.
Great, thank you very much. So that's awesome. Yeah, later on we will write down the names on the text box in the YouTube website. So I will leave you the stage. So I will see you in the end of the concert. So if people have any question or they want to ask something, just they have the live comments. So in the end of the concert, we will talk to them.
Excellent. I can see them over here. Great.
Okay. Thank you very much one more time.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Toi.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Claude Debussy, Syrinx. This is for flute solo, unaccompanied flute. And I'm going to play it on oboe because I just like the tune, that's all. And as an amateur, I'll take these off because they bother me. So as an amateur, I get the opportunity to play the pieces that I like to play, whether it's for the instrument or not, whether people want to hear it or not, it doesn't matter. I play this for my fun. So here goes. Most of you are oboists or you know oboists, so you understand that I got to get my reed ready, huh? All right, check this one key. Okay, we're good. And that was it. Thank you, thank you. Was a little bit worried about that one, but I have to. Next piece I'm going to play, maybe I should show you my studio a little bit. I'm going to play this time with a harp. It's Donizetti Andante Sostenuto for oboe and harp. Well, with COVID-19, I can't have a harp in here playing with me. I mean, it can't be done. So, well, I'm a computer guy by trade, so I put the harp on a computer, and here's how it's going to work. So this is the computer that I'm, but in the back, I have this other computer. I don't know if you can see it there. That's running some music software, and that's going to be playing the harp through my speakers over there. So this is how we're going to do it. Put this back. Readjust the screen. There we go. That should be good. Necessary second octave key check. There we go. All right. Allons-y. voila. And we're good.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you very much. This one had an extra difficulty because, as you could see, there were some parts with cadenza, I guess you could call them, right in the middle of the piece. And well, the computer does not hear me. The computer does not know when I'm going to start to play. With a real harpist or a pianist or whatever, give a cue and they know what the music is. But here I had to measure out. And you never play these things twice the same way, right? So it was really a matter of trying to get the computer and me to play at the same time. And I also thought this one was special because it's sad, it's depressing, but at the same time, there's a little bit of hope in it. So I hope that brings on a little light for this, this isolation, this lockdown stuff. And the last three that I'm going to play, of course, those of you who are oboists understand that I have to clean my instrument a little bit first. Maybe I overdo it, I don't know, but it's cold here in Ottawa, so the condensation really fills up the instrument. And if Eric, you're trying to talk, I can't hear you. Haha, hello, Linda. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you. Hey, nice to see you here. Happy Easter to everyone, too. Yeah, I forget these things. Now,
Yeah.
yes, happy Easter to you in Spain, so far away. So the next three pieces I'm going to play together because the oboists, you will recognize the 6 Metamorphoses after Ovid by Benjamin Britten. Well, I'm not going to play 6, I'm only going to play 3. And I'm going to do a little play on words over here to keep with the current situation. Instead of being the metamorphoses after Ovid means transformation. So it'll be the metamorphoses after COVID. So these tunes, oboists all know this, but for those of you who might not know it, Benjamin Britten wrote them inspired by Greek mythologies as recorded by Ovid. And each piece is a character from Greek mythology, and there's a one-line explanation of what they mean. Typically, we recite that phrase. So now I'm going to recite 2. I'm going to recite the original and the transformation. So the first one is Phaeton, who rode upon the chariot of the sun for one day and was hurled into the river Padus by a thunderbolt. And well, the translation is Phaeton, who rode upon the chariot of the, who snowbirded to the sunny shores for one day and was deported to the airport hotel by virus police. So here's a little bit of pandemonium for Phaeton. Okay. And the second is Niobe, who, lamenting the death of her 14 children, was turned into a mountain. 14 children, that's a lot of children to have. There's one little bar in here before I explain the transformation. There's one little bar in here that always made me wonder, well, 14 children, people don't have 14 children in one shot. Dogs do. And those of you who know me know that I absolutely love dogs. So there's this one part over here. And I always hear the words, "Where are my puppies?" I always think of this German Shepherd mother who her puppies were taken away, and that explains the sadness of it for me. But the transformed version of this one then is Niobe, who bitched about losing nights out with her friends and was turned into a couch potato. That was Niobe. And then finally, I figure we might as well end this with a little bit more energy, a little bit less depression, and a little bit more, I don't know about the words, but certainly I find the tune a lot more cheerful. Let me just wipe the fingerprints off these keys here. So this one is Arethusa. I'm probably saying these Greek names all wrong. I beg forgiveness for that. So Arethusa, who, flying from the love of Alpheus, the river god, was turned into a fountain. So how does that relate to COVID-19? Well, Arethusa, who, jumping for joy when the lockup was lifted, was turned into a songbird. How about that? Thank
Bravo.
you very much, everybody.
Bravo.
I hope this was enjoyable.
Woo! Bravo. Super.
Well, remember what I said last time at our interview, eh? People can now count the errors, and it's going on YouTube, so there's no hiding.
You know, I don't know what was the composer say that, but it's like something like, I will understand you play wrong notes, but I will understand you play without passion.
Beethoven, yes. That's what people say anyway.
With these sentences, it's nothing to say. Nothing else. It was amazing.
Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so these recordings gave me, as an amateur, these recordings gave me a big appreciation of what it is to be a professional, actually. Because, okay, so when I do a recording at home, I can record many times, then cut the pieces that I like and put together and blah, 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 everything. You know, it should be perfect. When you play in public, you can make mistakes, but you only hear it once, unless it's being recorded, but you only hear it once, and then the people can forget. Now, when there's a live YouTube, and a lot of professionals are doing this, well, if there are mistakes, or if there's a lack of passion, or if the sound equipment is bad, if the recording equipment is bad, that becomes their reputation. And it's very unfortunate. There are a small handful of American oboists that I used to not like at all because of what I heard on YouTube. Thankfully, I saw these people at IDRS in person, at the conference in person. I could hear what they really sound like, and wow, I mean, wow, it was amazing. So yeah, so I'm used to doing, this is new for me. Live streaming, this is new, and yeah. Well, thank you for the opportunity.
What you say is very important. When I started to organize all of these, some people told me, I will do that here. But the thing is to make live, like real concerts, like make live conversation with people asking, with English, with no option to change nothing. This is the most close stuff we can have with the real life, on live recording, live conversations. For me, this is the next step of everything. This is very much pity internet connection, because you play much better than we appreciate in the live streaming, for sure. So, I can say that because only the balance, you know, your dynamic was awesome in the all the time, but especially in the Syrinx,
Syrinx, yeah, Debussy, yeah,
was awesome all the time. But I was just surprised from the very first moment. Wow, what amazing dynamics.
Well, thank you, because that is one of my objectives. My teacher, Bernard Jean, God rest his soul, he's departed a few years ago now, but he's a Québécois, he's a Canadian, French Canadian, but he studied in Paris with, I think with, alongside Maurice Bourg with Pierre Pierlot, I think. I might be wrong there, but I think that's the way it is. And for him, dynamic range was this. And no, I've never heard anyone, either American or European, do a forte like him. I mean, it was unbelievable. So I tried to do the same things. But I realized doing these things, it's a big respect that I have for professionals now, because this and the blowing, that's a small part of what you need to be professional, small part. This is a huge deal. Concentration, enough personality to have the courage to go up, that's a big deal. And seriously, chapeau, salute to all you professionals, because yeah,
you are
it's
right.
not
Yeah.
easy.
Speaking with Tropper, we were talking exactly about this. Yeah, fingers are coming. You just practice and are coming. Blow, you need to practice more. It's the most critical here. Yeah, here is the big deal with everything. But look, bravo.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I hope that it was pleasant and enjoyable and useful for your audience. And I do hope that your festival continues in many ways in the future.
Thank you very much. So let's see how develop this in the future. It's totally new for me. Let's see how everybody we can manage. I hear from some association they are going to inspire this festival. They are going to do something for closure as well. So that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Robin. It's really a connection. I hope next time we meet, we are in the new place with this awesome and very fast, ultra fast internet connection, and everything is going better. So one more time, thank you very much. The opportunity was for us, not for you, to have you here. Now I'm gonna speak a little bit in Spanish. Muchas gracias a todos. Bueno, finalmente hemos llegado a la última semana del festival. Bueno, tampoco había ninguna cosa específica, ¿no? Para ningún objetivo, claro, pero sí que es verdad que las personas han ido interviniendo y se han ido preguntando, se ha orientado todo hacia el música, nuevos puntos de vista de Oboe, cómo trabajar de una manera diferente con el instrumento, nuevas técnicas para trabajar. Por ejemplo, hoy con Robin hemos hablado, ha hecho algo que Aitor comentaba que él utilizaba final en core y los MIDI para estudiar, y él hoy ha tocado una pieza utilizando MIDI y core. Fantástico. Y yo creo que no debemos de parar, debemos de continuar adelante. Robin, sorry, I just was telling that
It's good.
was 2 days ago, Aitor Gimera was explaining about using MIDI files and Final and all of this software to study at home, like to take the opportunity to practice piano when you don't have it. And I didn't tell you now, but you just play a piece with a computer.
Yes. Yep, Donizetti.
Yeah, that's a clear explanation and a clear dimension that it's possible, and we must use all of this stuff to improve our skills.
It never replaces another person, but it's a useful tool to help you make things faster.
Yeah, that's a tool, a new tool, and a tool we must use for sure. Okay, the festival is in the end. The final concert is down. Thank you very much. We will meet on internet someplace. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye. Happy Easter.
Stay home. Stay safe. Bye bye.